guys, it's TruthfulsirenPlayz back with another video. And today I'm going to be showing you how to build a solar powered house. So previously I've showed you how to build, I showed you how a solar powered house. Now I'm going to show you how to build it. So we're going to go with, well, you're going to have to go with, but the bad thing is that you're going to have to go with either modern design or a wood in design. Like, you can't go for any other kind of design, something out of wood or something modern. I mean, that's all you could do, and it has to be white if it's modern, otherwise it won't look right. Anyway, let's get right into it. So I'm going to show you what you need. So I'd recommend getting about the blocks that you need to build it from ground up, if you're going to build it from ground up. And you're going to need about, it depends on how big your house is, but usually from 2 to 10 daylight sensors you would need. And you're going to need some dirt, like around a block. It could be dirt, something cheap. Obviously not something kind of expensive like diamonds. And you're going to need redstone. About 2 stacks would be good enough, just in case. Like I said, all these materials depend on how big your house is. So, I don't know exact, maybe you could do some math, but yeah. So we're gonna start, so I already laid down the foundation, I'm just gonna build this from ground up. So, yeah, flash forward. Finally, we have finished. That took about 3 minutes, as I'm checking the times of my video, of how long it takes. Anyway, this took about 3 minutes to do this. So you're gonna need, so you can build as high as you want on the first floor, but you're gonna need like a 2-block space. Now this is where things get a bit tricky and a bit complicated. So let me just fill this up while I explain. Anyway, so basically this will basically you're gonna basically make this, and then you're going to, you have a 2-block little 2-block area, so it has to be like 2 blocks tall. And then you're gonna place redstones kind of on a grid. So kind of something kind of like this, or yeah, something kind of like this. So there should be a block in the middle. And you're just gonna kind of do this all around, pretty much. So just kind of run redstone around on a grid. Kind of basically make a bit of like a grid. Sort of. Like a grid. Or graph, I don't know. Something of that sort. As that is required step with the redstone. Because it does make things a bit easier, but it's also kind of a good thing to do so. So you're just gonna kind of go around, fill this all in. So you should have a grid that looks something kind of like this. Okay, now when you do that, you're gonna place your supporting blocks, and you're gonna kind of go something kind of like this all around. I'm gonna wait till you get to the middle. Let me show you. I'm gonna go around with the dirt blocks. You're gonna reach closer and closer to the middle. And then you're gonna find the middle and the remaining blocks here. So everything should be filled, and then the remaining 2 blocks is where you'll place your daylight sensors. And Now here's where the solar power thing comes in. So usually if you need lights, obviously you'll need them at night to see. You're probably not going to need them during the day. Gotta be honest. So if night mode, if you want to use it at night, you're going to press it, like click it, or use the interact button. For me, it's right click because I'm on a PC. But so you'll see it'll be all blue instead of all brown. And if you want a day, it should be all white. If you want it to work at day. So we're gonna make this work at night. So when it's night or it's dark, it will work. And then now you're gonna knock out your blocks, your temporary blocks, which is my dirt blocks. Kind of use the cheapest block just to show you what it is, and not use white concrete because that'll like be a bit confusing to some people. And this video is supposed to be a brief explanation of how to build a solar powered house. And then the next step, you better listen carefully because this is very complicated. Well, it is complicated, but yeah. Anyway, if you want to see how this works, you can go check in the video down below, and it's me showing you how it works and basically all about this. And yeah, it's down below if you want to go check that out. But when it's night, if I set it to night, so let me do time set night. As you can see, the redstone has been powered on. So let me just make it day. Now here's the part where it's complicated. If you place a block, if it's in night mode, and you place a block above, it will activate. And if it's day, if you set it to day, and you place the block over it, it'll just turn off, so it'll never work. You can do day and night, but yeah. Anyway, you can always place these around in the grid. But I mean, that's always going to be a bit complicated though. But you can always do that. Like, you can replace those dirt blocks with daylight sensors instead, if you really wanted to. But yeah. So that's pretty simple. And then now you're going to basically cover this up now. And if you're going to do second floor, well, listen up, guys. So you're going to cover this up, but you're not going to cover the top of these daylight sensors. So make sure you don't cover those up. That'll be very important. So we're just going to kind of go around like this. But you can cover up the redstone because, I mean, you gotta. Okay, now we got it. And then now, wait. And so, and the reason why I left a hole here in these on top of the daylight sensors is so that they can see if it's day or night. If they can't see it, then they'll get confused, and that could be a problem. So instead, you're gonna put a block, like maybe you can do slabs. Slabs work as they let light pass through it. Basically, any block that lets light pass through it. Just any block. Like slabs do the job. So the stairs. Even you can use trapdoors if you want to go to extra level. But for now, I'm going to just use slabs. And then now, since you're done, you're going to build the second floor on top. But make sure that that above this, you can make sure. And then I'll show you how to build the roof part done. So let me just flash forward this now. And actually, oh god, don't fast forward now after this. Okay, just gonna put that there, you know. We kind of want a modern kind of look here. We also want to cover up all this. Okay. Continue fast forwarding. Okay, so now for the second floor, if you want to add solar panels, you're always gonna need that 2-block space. So you're just gonna put that 2-block space here. Bam, bam. Just gonna kind of do this. Keep doing. Keep working. Just gonna kind of make sure that you have that 2-block space again. But make sure, this time when you do it, you're going to make sure that these blocks are, once again, broken. The blocks above the daylight sensor. Like I said, these daylight sensors have to see if it's day or night. So, make sure you keep a hole there. Otherwise, you can keep everything else covered up. And then now, since daylight sensors let light pass through it, you can put daylight sensors right on the block. And set it to day or night, but I'm going to set it to night mode again. And, yeah. Make sure on the block that above the daylight sensors, you put the slabs and you put your daylight sensors, and just cover everything else up with redstone. So I'm just gonna put redstone around. Okay, now you are almost done with your solar paneled house. Well, I am. So now, make sure once again you put your slabs right above these. So, or your blocks or trapdoors or whatever. Any block that lets light pass through it. Maybe even glass if you wanted. And, you know, if you want to build multiple floors, maybe you're building a solar powered tower, you're just going to keep repeating these steps over and over. You're going to repeat the same things that I've done over and over and over until you're at the top of your tower. So, yeah. So I'm just going to cover this up. There you go! You have finally finished this video. You've officially reached the end of this video. So if you like this, if you like how I built this and you thought this was really easy, please consider subscribing. Seriously. I would love the support, as each subscribers, the subscribers that I currently have, thank you for supporting me. Very much thank you. Anyway, if you want to show support for me, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And, yeah. And oh yeah. Now I'm going to show you how this works. So we're going to make it night, because I put it in night mode. So, yeah. Okay, now it's night. And if we can take some redstone lamps here, and we could just slap it. As you can see, they are automatically turned on. And they light up the whole house. Literally. Light up the whole entire house. So we're just gonna kind of place these around. You can also make these underground too. You can use these for underground bases, but like, yeah, that's probably gonna be a topic for another video on how to do that. Anyway, this is survival friendly, so I don't think you should have any issues with doing this in survival at all. Except you're gonna have to mine a heck of a lot of redstone, and you're gonna have to make lots of daylight sensors. But otherwise, I don't think this video is much can work in survival. You can do this in survival, and obviously you can do it in creative because you can do anything in creative. Duh. Anyway, but if you like this video, consider subscribing and leaving a like. Seriously, I would enjoy the support. Anyway, I will see you guys in another video. So, bye. Bye. Yeah, bye.